we cross! Hi, my name is Anna, and I'm a singer.
Hi, my name is Peyton, and I'm a dancer.
And today, what are we doing today?
Today, we are back with another comeback reaction that we are both really pumped for. It's a little different than our usual comeback reactions, but we're going to be reacting to Sam Kim today!
So yes, Sam Kim just released a new song called The Juice, and it's his first solo release in like almost 2 years outside of like collaborations that he's done, like features and OSTs, and I'm really excited. Peyton is really excited. Sorry. He's so great. I like took the opportunity to talk about him for the first time on this channel in our like wrap-up video last year.
Yeah.
I'm really excited. I don't know what else to say.
Let's go!
We watched the teasers.
Oh, okay.
Now let's go!
I just had it. 내가 좀 변했대. Okay, yeah. 솔직히 말할게. Guess I think about it. 사랑에 빠진 얘것도 반야냐. But I think about it one night.
He's such a mood.
Don't you say that? You gotta get away, blah blah.
Wow! That was so good. Oh!
the... Is he gonna... Here we go. Oh, I thought I was gonna show the dance scene.
No winter lasts forever. What are they running from? 2? Huh? Oh yeah, I made this teaser, but like,
I did wonder how we were gonna get there in the
Right?
teaser though. I was like, how does this connect?
where are they taking him to? What? Oh my god, I like... Huh? I like a flute.
Oh, he's like trying to keep up. He's like, wait.
The instrumental is crazy. It's so like psychedelic. Wow.
Yeah, it matches with the visuals.
Wow.
This music is so interesting. I get it.
Right? Where is this? Wow.
Oh, here we go.
The part where he dances?
I'm so excited. I never thought I'd get to talk about dance in the Sam Kim reaction.
Oh, so this is like the outro. Is he like gonna go on music shows? I've been wondering this whole time because there's like a dance. So.
I just had it. Oh, for real?
Wow! 너무 좋아.
Where to begin? How does one talk about Sam Kim and the masterpiece that is this song?
I could not tell you because I can't.
Clearly I'm not qualified, but
Excuse the background noise. Peyton lives in a city. Let's go.
A city. But one thing I was thinking about, especially while I was watching the music video and like trying to understand what he was conveying to us through the song and through the music video, and also like thinking about the album art and the teaser photos, it reminded me of when he was on K-pop Daebak with Eric Nam a couple of months ago, and he talked about, why are you looking at me like that? Sorry. It reminded me of when he was on K-pop Daebak a couple of months ago, Eric Nam's podcast, and one of the things that they spent like a good amount of time talking about was being in a slump and being burnt out and like getting over that, and sort of the pressure that you feel as like a celebrity, as someone who's been in the public eye for a lot of his life, to get over that and like the expectations that people have on him. A lot of things in this reminded me of that interview. That thought first came to my head when he jumped through the billboard and it said like winter can't last forever, and I was like, oh, so we're coming out like into spring, like new feelings.
Yeah.
And then also like there is specifically a part in the second verse where he's saying like, I'm sick of what people say, like, oh, we understand you, like we love you, like that sort of thing, sort of like the fake niceties that people feel required to say. And then also a lot of the scenes, like the walls pressing in scene, that sort of like you get claustrophobic, sort of like feeling like you're in that slump, or when he's in the dancing scene and everyone else is having a good time and he's like trying to follow along. It's like that sort of feeling of, why can't I do it too? The album art and the teaser too, like there's literally a big word on it that just says pressure. And then there's like the battery that says juice on it, so like his battery has run out, like that's the juice. And then with all of like the constant running, and right towards the end he's running, and then the face behind it is this like blank smiley face, like you just don't feel anything, and then he breaks out of it.
Soft smiles.
No, not even that one, it's just like the,
oh really?
and then it goes, and then he breaks out. And that's when the dance scene happens. And I have it all caps in my notes. It literally says, Sam Kim is dancing. The day has come. I knew we would react to Sam Kim eventually on this channel because we both really like him. But I never thought I would get to ever say Sam Kim is dancing. And it's just really fun. Like, it's not the most complicated dance, but for the meaning of the song, it really works because it just looks like he's having a good time and it's very relaxed. Like, he's not feeling that sort of pressure. He's let it fall off. There's a line in the song where it's like, it can't be perfect, so whatever. That sort of feeling. Like, I'm just gonna enjoy it because I enjoy it. I don't really have too much else to say. I love his voice. It's literally like a gift to your ears when you listen to Sam Kim's voice. And this song is so interesting and there's so much happening that's keeping me entertained, but I can't talk about it. And I know that she's like very excited to talk about it. So, Anna's turn.
I can't talk about it either. I did not have the time to figure out everything, nor do I have the time to talk about everything that I was able to figure out. Also, it's just like a person from Antenna Music. I'm not qualified to talk about it most of the time. That's my disclaimer before I go into my comments. But my first comment that I wrote, I freaking love Sam Kim. As with most Sam Kim songs, it's very like groovy. You're very just like into that laid back sort of groove. His voice as well is like kind of bluesy too. One thing that really sets the tone for that is like the beat emphasis that you get right from the start at the intro, and it also is the outro. It's like the ba da da da. It makes you like want to go like that, like bob your head. It's more rhythmic too, and that like sets the tone, and it is underlying for like the entire rest of the song. Another thing that helps with that groove is like a lot of his songs like this one are very guitar driven and bass driven, which makes sense because like he's known for his guitar playing as well. Like in the song there are a lot of times where the guitar line will like rise up out of the instrumental and do some sort of like complicated like thing really quick, because like that's a really big part of his like artist identity. And because like the guitar and bass are such a focus in his music, especially, the perk is very simple. I think what you're hearing right from the beginning, and that same perk is underlying throughout like the entire rest of the song, is a very like sort of simple hi-hat, I believe. I can't tell if it's closed or like partially open hi-hat. Like it doesn't grab too much of your attention. It's just like a good foundation, that sort of perk. And also there's like the sort of clap sounds, and I think the occasional like snare will be there, or it's like hitting on the rim of it. And I think that that really works because like I said, the guitar line and the bass are really focused, and also like his voice as well. Those lines are all really rhythmic and act in like a sort of percussive manner, so you don't need a super like intense heavy like bass drum percussion, that sort of thing. I wanted to talk about the pre-chorus, but I didn't have time to figure out everything about the pre-chorus, so I'm gonna say is wow, it's great. I can't go into like all the key changes. I didn't have time to figure out all the key changes for it, but it like changes the vibe and it feels sort of like twisted, convoluted, which if you're talking about the meaning of the song and like his Daebak interview talking about his slump and everything, that sort of could represent like like the what's going on, like the conflicting emotions in that moment. And then the chorus. That's really when like all the synth MIDI lines come in and all the different layers. The build up to the chorus though, they have those like sort of frantic chaotic strings that are like rising up, ascending. And then the outro for the chorus is like a descending chimes. So they have something going in, something going out. But it's like the sort of chaos going into the chorus and then something more pleasing to your ear to end the chorus, which also could depict all the stuff going on in his head during this time. But going in chronological order of the song, after the second verse, there's this sort of interlude before the pre-chorus, and it's wild. It's great. It sort of feels like a video game. It's kind of very whimsical. It made me think very like Sam Ock, and I know that they've worked together before. Yeah. There's these like techno synths that are happening. Also, that's where the beat change, I think, happens. Also, there's this sort of like flute sounding line on top, which helps add to the whimsical factor. I didn't have time to like figure out the sort of like bridge section and everything. Before I end my comments, I kind of wanted to talk about his voice a little bit because it also is wonderful. The vibes are immaculate because he goes from like his normal like mixing voice and then all of his falsetto and the runs and the riffs. Especially for the song too, he's really just like feeling himself the whole time. But you especially get that in the pre-chorus. And I think that that really fits because like if you're thinking about the lyrics of the song, it's like, you guys told me that I'm changed, like whatever, but like I'm just gonna do me, and like I don't care if it's a different me now, it's still me. I really like it. I don't know how to end this.
It's your turn at TLDR.
But it is my turn at TLDR, so I guess I need to figure out how to end this. So TLDR for this reaction video is Sam Kim is back with a new solo release for the first time in almost 2 years, and it's perfect. It's perfect. It's wonderful. It's amazing. And also he's dancing, so
he's dancing! Anyways, if you all also really enjoyed this song and also love Sam Kim or just K-pop in general and would like to talk with us more about it, then you can find our socials linked in the cards and you can come talk to us there. I don't remember what side it's on.
Yeah.
Not important. And then if you enjoyed this reaction video, if you were as about this song as we were, then please like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on your notification bell and bye!